I have got a fine tuner that's really difficult to turn. I got a poor little sixth grader, and she's trying her best to tune it, and it's just ripping up her fingers, and that's no fun for anybody. So what do we do about this? Well, let's try to pull it out. So we're just going to unscrew the fine tuner and pull it all the way out. And we're going to take a look at it. And what do you know? It is corroded and disgusting. So we're going to need to clean that out. I like to use a mechanical pencil. I use this pencil for a lot of my repair stuff. I'm just going to take this pencil and I'm just going to trace around the threads of the screw. And as I do that, it cleans out the junk. You know, sometimes I'm going to need to wipe it down because all the junk will start coming out. And, you know, I just need to wipe it off, keep tracing around the threads. And as I'm tracing, I'm kind of drawing back and forth here with the threads, and I'm rotating clockwise with my left hand. And if you're left-handed, you know, just do it the other way. And I'm just cleaning out this screw. Now, if this is really bad, there could be some corrosion inside of the base of the fine tuner here. And if that's the case, you might have to pull off the whole fine tuner, unscrew this thing too, and you might need to trace around the inside of there, which is kind of more of a pain. If that's the case, if you're going to have to go through all that mess, you might as well just replace the fine tuner. They're not that expensive. But for this fixes the problem 9 times out of 10 anyway. Now, anytime I'm dealing with a screw, like you've got a screw here on your fine tuner, you've got a screw on your bow, I don't like using oil or paraffin-based lubrication for it because I feel like that stuff collects a lot of dirt and grime and dust, and I feel like graphite works just as well as a lubrication, and it doesn't attract any dust at all. It doesn't get sticky, it doesn't get viscous, it doesn't dry out, it doesn't turn gross. You know, I wish that they would use graphite right out of the factory instead of the paraffin stuff, so that we didn't have to deal with all this. They use like greases and stuff. It's just it's not a good idea for any kind of screw. So now that we've got this lubricated with graphite and we've got all that corrosion gunked up, we're gonna put it back in and see how we did. So just after that little bit of graphite, we're turning it. Oh, and it's catching so much better now. I'm not going to turn it too tight because I don't want the E-string to pop. It's on its last leg as it is. But anyway, if you've got a fine tuner and it's really difficult to turn, that might make it last, you know, at least a few months longer. If you keep having to pull it out and keep doing that process, putting it back in, just get a different fine tuner. Or in many cases, hey, maybe it's time to upgrade the instrument. Maybe it's time to trade it in for a better model anyway. So hope you enjoyed this video on how to fix a stuck fine tuner, and we'll see you next time.